Hello, and welcome to another Repentance run. I felt like playing a little bit of Apollyon today. I don't know why, I just did. Hopefully I can pull out a relatively decent run today, because, well, it's quite late in the day, and it feels like this is starting to become a theme here. I'm recording even later and later, so maybe one day here I'll end up missing some form of, I really don't want a tier shooting backwards. Let's just suck that up and get ourselves a movement speed and luck upgrade. I think that's a little better than what we had before. But, yeah, I finished eating my dinner. Had pizza and a pan-seared chicken breast. It was relatively okay. Nothing too much. Can't complain at all. I was thinking about what kind of stuff I can do for my stream tomorrow, because it's Sunday and Sunday's a streaming day. I was thinking, maybe I could do that the Pokemon Isaac thing that I was talking about recently. Do a little bit of that. Maybe I can go do some different artwork, because I do have some stuff I need to do. Being with the other content that I want to do, like I'm probably just gonna do like one thumbnail for like all of them, and then just put like a different number. And then, so that way everything's nice and organized and easy to see and keep track of. So I'll probably end up doing something like, do one run, one or two runs of Isaac, and then swap over, do a thumbnail, and then just continue going back and forth, because it is stuff that I need to do. And I don't know if any of you guys are too concerned about it, or would be, looking forward to something like that. Okay, easy there, green flies. You almost tripped me up right there. Almost. But I hope everybody's been having a good weekend so far. I've been relatively tired. I've been busy doing stuff. Had a rental unit, had to clean out, move some stuff, some furniture. Not that it's that tiring, because there's only a couple of things. And also, I'm much stronger than, I would say, a significant portion of the populace. So moving furniture around really isn't an issue at all for me. Whether it be, wash machines, dressers, and I'm talking about not the pressboard stuff, but like the full-on solid wood, like solid oak wood or something like that. We should probably try to get another bomb here, because if we can, then we can get quite a bit of money and potentially make the shop worth it as well. But before I get too far into things, I can sit here and talk about Apollyon. Well, he starts with Void. There you go. Not really much else to say about it. Tated Apollyon is the one that starts with the Abyssal Flies. We can open this. I don't see why not. Hey, look at that. We got a bomb. We can go back into that one room. But since this is an XL floor, one of the few times that I can't believe Dookie just threw a fly right into our face right there. But one of the few times that you're not really too worried about getting a Curse of the XL, because then you don't have to... Well, you do kind of miss out on a shop, but you still get your item rooms, you still get your devil deal. It's not like you're changing odds for that at all. So that's why generally it's better to have it on the first floor than really any other floors. However, one thing that's good about it... Dookie, you jerk. You got plenty of rooms to fight. So if you have something that needs charges like Void here, which tends to use quite a few charges if you're trying to suck up everything. And we also need to find the other item room. I just completely forgot about that. I would have gone down to the next floor without even realizing. I am going to wait on this, because it's unrealistic that we're going to need a lot of HP for this first devil deal. So let's just go ahead and go for right now. Well, maybe I'll end up needing a whole bunch of HP, because I am throwing a little bit of it away. Get these little schmooves in here. Trying to push it to the side here so I have a little more mobility from these white flies, these white eternal flies here. No, get out of here, dip. Probably should not also shoot a... Ooh, he almost came in there and gave me a little hug. Sorry there, Kid, I don't know you. I'm gonna ask you to go find your parents in hell. Or should I say I'm gonna be sending your parents with you to hell? I don't know, something like that. The angle just like projected itself so fast right there. I was completely caught off guard. Hey, stop that. Only a little bit more here, and there we go. Let's see what our... Hopefully it's going to be... Ooh, Cat of Nine Tails is good. Give ourselves a little bit of damage. A little bit of range. The Pact would be nice. So let's pick up the Fear Shot here first. Because then we get a Black Soul Heart afterwards. So we're doing pretty good. Let's go to our item room first before we decide whether or not we want to avoid that. And the reason being is that there could also be an HP upgrade inside there. And I don't really care too much about the ye old red health upgrades. Then again, I should probably try to get as much HP as possible because I'm the type of guy that just throws it away quite often, honestly. But hey, I like to live loose and dangerous. What's that? 1 HP against the toughest bosses in the game? Sure, why not? I'll probably lose, but I'm going to have fun doing it. But with the Pact and the Dark Matter, we pretty much have solved just about a majority of our damage problems. Right now we could use a little more fire rate. Panic Button isn't really all that good. Neither is Pause. You know what? Both of you guys can stay in here. Actually, no. I should probably do my due diligence just in case we get a really broken run here soon. And I decide to go with like, going to like Mother or something, or fighting Beast instead, because that's something I didn't do last time. I decided to do something else. Okay, Star's card is pretty good, We can use that in the next floor, and I do see you, Tinted Rock, over here. Hey, there we go. Tears upgrade. As with most things, you complain and then you receive. And we're also gonna have PhD here. Don't mind if I do. An early PhD is amazing. A range upgrade. Sure. If I had another bomb, I'd probably try to buy that health upgrade pill. It kind of sucks because I don't really like being able to see. There's also another Tinted Rock behind that fire. Right there. You can tell by the little X on the bottom left of it. Ooh, speed upgrade. Don't mind if I do. It does kind of... Another Tinted Rock right there. This floor is completely filled with Tinted Rocks. I could suck this up, but I think I'm gonna take the HP. And you know what? What do I want to do? Do I want to go down? Alt path? Sure, why not? Might as well. We're doing pretty good right now. I could have sucked up the HP for more stats, but I guess we have like a 67.5% chance for the double deal. We could get something else in there, like a ceremonial robes or, you know, something of like that kind of value, which would require a little bit of our red heart HP. You know, there could also be brimstone, which is, I believe... Oh my goodness, we are just swarmed with money today. Tinted Rock. Which I believe brimstone is 1 red heart and then 2 soul hearts. I thought I saw another Tinted Rock. We are just getting handed everything today. Huh. Hey, don't mind me. I'm enjoying it. Get even more money. And some pills? Something's wrong pill isn't too bad. We can use... Excuse me? I didn't see what we got hit by there. Okay. The something's wrong pill isn't too bad in the sense that we can use it against the boss if it's like Turdlet or the other big poop boss. Essentially a boss that's sitting on the ground. Man, this Fear Shot is really good for us. And since we also have Void, we can go into the mirror dimension. and essentially suck up the key piece and get some extra stats out of it. I definitely want to go to the shop first. We only have one key. But we have plenty of money, so we can make it worth it. Fanny pack I don't really care about. So here let me show you a little something you can do with Void. Here's a little tip. You can pick up the item, like I'm buying it, and then hit Void while the item's over top your head, and you'll suck it up. Watch. Just like that. And we got a damage up out of it. A 1 damage. Now, nothing against Fanny Pack. Fanny Pack is pretty good if you have a lot of red heart HP and a blood donation machine. But we don't really need it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking like something we're too desperate for. So let's go back and look at the item room here first. And it's the D100 or a mystery item. I'm liking this run so far, so let's go mystery item. It was sinus infection. Ooh. That's a good tear effect. Gonna be shooting out little booger tears. Gross, I know. And I just ran right into him. Okay, well that was my bad. I was trying to get him with the something's wrong, so that way we can slow him down. But I decided to give him a hug instead. Roid Rage, which is more. Okay, and a Krampus fight. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Krampus, that is. We could get. Oh, I was really hoping for Lump of Coal. If we get 2 more charges, we could here potentially suck up Krampus's head, and then we'll have a offensive measure in the later game with Void here, because that's one of the problems that Void has, is that once you have the main option of it, which you can suck things up, and then also with active items. But you can also suck up passive items, get the stats, which is like the main function people use it for. I tend to try to use it whenever it's applicable, like whether or not it's an active item, passive item, stuff like that. You know, just trying to make the best use out of it as possible. I have had runs where I found like a library, and you just go in. Look at that, we get ourselves a range and a shot speed up. The range is nice. The shot speed I don't really care too much for. I am that kind of guy that doesn't particularly care for shot speed. Alright, let's not run into him this time. And hopefully get lots of sinus infection like we did when we first fighting the boss here. Because then, oh, well, they kind of stack up really quickly. It is a tears up. And also a shot speed. I mean, I just said I don't really like shot speed, but yeah, whatever. Sometimes you're just gonna have to suffer. We could. I'm not gonna play the donation or the reroll machine here. I'm just gonna bomb it. Okay, we missed booster pack, but I think that was an okay trade. Getting card reading here, as you can read right there, spawns 2 portals in the first room on a new floor, and you can choose whether or not going to a seeker room, boss room, item room. And you know what? This run is just gonna get a little faster here, because we could potentially get a bunch of red rooms and just go straight to the boss and then go to the next floor and not really worry about anything else. But I don't know. I don't feel like that would be a good use of card reading. All right, let's see. What else do we do on this floor? We could go into the shop here and re-roll a little bit. Wooden nickel, no thank you. Diplopia. That hurts. That really does hurt. But I think we're gonna have to roll past it, because I want to keep Void. Alright, well, we have Red Stew. We missed Mystery Gift. So I think that's okay. Red Stew is going to give us a relatively decent damage up here. And we can quickly go through and go to the next floor. I didn't have a charge saved up for Krampus' head, and I wasn't expecting the whatchamacallit room to stay open. The devil room, that is. But with Red Stew here, you'll see that little damage increase. You can also keep it up by killing enemies. So if we're fast enough here, we can keep the buff for a very long time. And I don't think it really matters which enemies you kill, as long... Ooh, fast bombs isn't too bad. Probably should have sucked it up for stats. But it doesn't matter what boss or what enemies you fight, be them champions or, you know, your basic flies. As long as they're enemies and you quickly dispatch them, then you can very easily hold on to the damage buff. Alright, old bandage. Sure, let's take more HP. And I think we're pretty much done with this floor. There's no other real point of staying on here. We went to the item room, went to the shop. Or we found the shop. There's no reason to go in the shop because, well, we don't really have the money to make it work. Ah, I can't believe he got us with that last attack. For a second there, I didn't see it. So let's continue on here. This run's going pretty quick, but that's to be expected. Apollyon, he can, with some good luck, he can, very quickly turn a run around. Piggy bank, I don't really care for, so let's just pick it up and suck it. Pick and suck. We got a range and a fire rate increase. Okay, don't mind me, I'll take that. I would have to say that is a good suck right there. Premium Capri Sun pouch. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to kindly visit Satan. I was watching some. It's Dank Depths ones. We can go ahead and fight the boss here and then backtrack a little bit. Try to hold on to our damage as long as possible. Or fight as many bosses with it as possible. Get ourselves some ceremonial robes. Sure. We can take Guppy's hairball for 1 of 3 of Guppy. There's an off chance we could find Guppy. It's not a very strong chance, but we could. But as I was saying, I was watching a video popped up. A new subscriber, a new watcher was tuning in from, I think they said Saudi Arabia. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And then a video popped up. Burp? Something's wrong. I don't really care for. And infestation. Let's just go ahead and suck it up. Because I'd rather have the stats than the, than getting hit. And getting spiders and stuff. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go and not fight the boss, but go to the next floor. We could make boss rush. A 4-item pedestal boss rush, and we can suck them up. Oh, that sounds like a good idea to me. But anyway, as I was saying, a video on you know, the not really Middle Eastern, but the Egyptian areas, more so South. No, not Egyptian, African, and more specifically South Africa and the my tongue is twisting. I'm talking too fast here for my own brain. They're incorporating different methods of getting fresher water because, you know, those areas are very, I wouldn't say desert. Well, they are deserts, but not like desertification like you see in China. Which, you know, not man-made desertification. Sure, we can take lockpick. There's really not too much else purpose of taking petrified poop. We're not going to see too many other poop piles for the rest of the floors here. And there's like an increased addition to desalination desalination plants where they take seawater and remove the minerals and salt out of the water. And, well, one of the biggest problems with, well, there's two problems with that. One being, okay, good thing we have a teleportation card. So I was about to say, oops, did I just mess up? I actually want to go fight beasts, because I said I was going to do that yesterday, but then ended up not doing it. The two problems being that we can take the damage up and just take another damage up and walk over spikes. Okay, that works. Eden's Blessing makes it that way tomorrow's run's gonna have an extra item, so look forward to that. And I kind of want to do Boss Rush, but then again, there's really no reason to. And just like that, we don't care. We're pay to play. We are gonna get another floor of items, so I think we'll just hold on to what we have. But yeah, the problems with like desalination plants is that they create a lot of brine, and when you pump it back into the ocean, it essentially the levels of salt in it are much heavier than the surrounding area, so they kind of like just sink in and like go along the bottom, and it suffocates other sea creatures. So it's not, from an environmental standpoint, it's not pretty good. But there's some commercial applications to brine, like, you know, it's extra minerals and whatnot. You can probably take said brine, dry it out even further, and then all of a sudden you have sea salt, and you can sell it all over the world. Or you can, you know, make, I don't know other commercial application. That's just the first one that came off the top of my head. The Hanged Man? Sure, why not? We can use that at the beginning of the next floor and try to get some extra money. Speaking of money, we should also go into the shop and try to make it. Definitely am going to use a bomb instead of a key. I'm going to use 2 bombs because I'm a little lazy, so I didn't go through that way. Little baggy, we had PhD pills, so why not? Gotta start as a double luck upgrade. Okay. I like it. We could have used placebo here, but I think I'm just gonna suck it up. So that way we have it, and then we can hold on to a pill and keep using the placebo effect. But yeah, let's just go and beat up Beastie. Hopefully we end up with a win or something. But yeah, with the whole desalination, my tongue keeps twisting. Desalinization. That's probably better, and it was okay. Probably should have waited until I've gone to the Ascent, so that way I could see the difference between the regular item and the blind item, because then the disappearance goes away. I was thinking of taking Alabaster Box and then and then sucking it up, but I don't think that that's a good idea. But as I was saying, the other issue is that, well, the other environmental issue is that there's 2 methods of which you can actually, you know, get your desalinization plant to you know, produce fresh water. One of them being you heat up. I should have sucked that up for extra stats. My bad. You heat up the water like by boiling it, which requires, you know, fossil fuels and all that, you know, doing all that kind of stuff, putting off those gases. And the other is actually a pressurized tube, or not pressurized tube, you're using pressure and a filter that filters out the different minerals from the actual water. But there was some other method that they were trying to explain in the video. What the heck is going on over here? How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, there's a teleporter right here. I was about to say, what the heck? They were saying that they're gonna... Well, not they. I forget which country it is. the viewer from Saudi Arabia probably knows more than I do, because it sounds like a pretty large project, which is a giant glass tube that's going to take in a bunch of water. They're going to take it to a dome, and then they're going to point mirrors at said dome, and they're going to essentially evaporate the water that way. And then the outside of, or the inside of the dome is going to collect the moisture, and it's going to drip down and, you know, cool off, and you can collect it from the sides, which I think is pretty cool, because then at that point you're just using the sun. And I'm just picking up charges. You know, just so we can get even more luck upgrades, so we can fire more booger shots. Because if we can stack them up really by like a lot on top of the bosses, then we're gonna be much happier when facing Beast and everyone else. So, which, you know, we'll have plenty of charges when we're going into the ascent. But it also gives me an opportunity to sit here and talk about, you know, the different stuff I'm talking about, and also give me a chance to actually straighten out my tongue so it's not twisted. I'm trying to sit here trying to talk about desalinization and not getting it twisted. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this floor. Yeah, there's really not much else we can do. If there's something that I'm forgetting, then, well, yell at me in the comments, because I don't know what else we can do. Oh, I should have... I completely forgot about the cracked key. Dang it. When you're... Hold on, I'll explain this real quick. Right before you pick up Dad's note, if you have a trinket or something, you can actually drop it down, then pick up Dad's note, then the trinket will turn into the cracked key. You know, just as a heads up. So if you want to make sure that you actually 100% have the cracked key, then you can carry a trinket for that period of time. Hopefully that helps some of you that have that issue or not. Or it's something you don't even know. You know, I found that out. It was kind of by accident. Well, not really by accident. I was trying to figure out what was the best way, or I was trying to remember whether or not I had actually, you know, drop a trinket or something, so that way I could get a crack key. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this works. And well, I dropped the trinket, and sure enough, it worked. So keep that in mind. We could bomb these skulls. And we got a pill here. It's going to be Vert. Which I think might be another Vert pill. No, it's a luck up. Okay. Well, we can hold that. We're sitting at 8 luck. I don't know what the max luck is for being 100% booger tears, but we're slowly getting there. You know what? Come along. Sitting at 9. Sure, that's going up. Probably gonna try to get a full charge for the I'm Drowsy pill when we go and fight Beast. So that way I can use it twice. Once during death, because I feel that's the hardest horseman to fight. And then use the actual pill itself against Beast. That's my strategy. Well, I only have myself to blame for that bit of damage. What is this? Caves 2, but then we need Caves 1. Trying to think, like, my charges. When I should, keep using so we get more luck, and when should we stop? I do want to see what this pill is. It's puberty. Okay, that's an HP upgrade if we get a bunch of them. Pretty fly. That's good. Give me all these pills. Speed up. Sure. Another speed up. Hold on to this luck upgrade. Probably gonna do a full clear here so we get some more charges. Not that it really matters too much, because we're kind of sitting pretty with our 10 luck here. It's like we're holding on to perfection without needing to actually be holding on to perfection. You jerk. Random tear firing out. For a second there, I thought that was a tinted rock, but it turns out it's not. Alright, I'm tired of full clearing. Let's go to the next floor. I just thought the whole idea with the whole desalinization thing was actually pretty cool. But, you know, people are still complaining what it is that you can actually do with the brine, because you can't really just let it out into the ocean, because it kind of kills a bunch of stuff, which, you know, even if you're from the area and you're just not really caring what really happens to the environment, like, I kind of get it. You kind of want to still think about the markets that can be made there. Like, you can somehow turn yourself into a giant fishing market, but you can't do that if everything's dead around you. And, you know, fish is pretty good. You can't live off of, well, you can. It's not verp. I mean, we could verp whatever we... Sure, why not? Let's get a full max speed up. And suck all that up. Okay, it didn't get sucked up. I'm just... What I'm saying is, from like a monetary standpoint, it's a little bit of a dumb decision to not care what happens to the ocean, or especially in your area when you're dumping brine in, because hey, you can make money catching fish and selling them. Fish, crustaceans, you know, who knows? Your area could be supporting the only like known this one type of crustacean that's super good, and then it becomes a super bougie thing for, you know, places all around the world to eat. And then you can be charging, you know, hundreds of dollars for a single animal. Downport 1. All right. Let's try to keep a full charge after this room. Let's get our luck up once more. It will put us at 13 luck, which is a little unlucky, sitting at 13. But let's just go ahead and suck it all up, and then try to get a charge for the I am drowsy pill. So we have 2 instances of the I am drowsy. That is not good, seeing how there's no combat. Get out of here, Fruity Plum. I only want your cuter, smaller self. That's 1. We need a couple more rooms. I'm thinking maybe we won't have enough charges. Beth's Essence, sure. Try to not blow this guy up, because we could get another HP upgrade, which wouldn't be too bad. One reason why still picking up money, even though in this late game, is still a good idea. There we go. I know I could have avoided it, but I don't know how many rooms we have left. So, yeah, gotta keep that in mind. Alright, one more room and then we have a full charge. Thank you for the key. And let's go up and fight old Beastie here. It's been a hot minute, Beast. It's always interesting seeing what it is that different countries are doing to solve their different problems. Oh, look at that. We can sit at a chill 15 luck upgrade. You know, they have China, which is investing in different Swedish engineering firms, where they're creating giant fish farms that are like miles. Can't stand in the little the little static, otherwise you'll get hit. Keep getting them booger tears down. There we go. I'll just keep firing right here. See if we can get some cheeky early booger tears. There we go. And this attack is actually like the bane of my existence. I remember when I was first trying to do unlocks and trying to fight different enemies, and then those feathers, I'd always get hit by them. If you have an issue, then the only thing I can really recommend is just practice, because once I've beaten beasts with basically every single character in the game, I've started to become relatively okay at fighting them. Oh, there goes my Holy Mantle effect. Hopefully we can get... I forget which horseman this is. It's not War. Famine? There we go. He's down. Next up is Pestilence. Famine, Pestilence, War, and... Conquest? No, Death. Conquest is War. Ow! Jerk, that was my head. I've never been hit before by that attack. I didn't even know that it could do contact damage to you. Alright, go Booger Tears. This is why I wanted 15 luck. Not that we can see it right now. Get out of here. We could also be dropping bombs on top of their heads, but I disagree with that game. I don't believe I got hit by that. But whatever. Gotta watch for his little lunge here. He's gonna go for it. Get away from me. I don't want no hugs. You're not my grandma. No hugs for you. There we go. Yeah. Disappear in that corner. Alright, let's try to get the I'm Drowsy pill here, so I can take care of death here the easiest. Get all these extra booger tears. Look at that. They're going to be doing some significant damage. I think one or two hits that I'm not too proud of, but you know what? I think that just goes the course. We don't have like a super overpowered amazing run, but I think it's good enough. Aw, Beast is angry. And yes, I do know about that one Beast mod. No, I'm not going to put it on. That would make me more inclined to go fight Beast. Don't get me wrong. Wink wonk. But go fast bombs. Okay, we don't have any more left. Sad. I may be a degenerate, but I'm not that big of a degenerate. Oh, we skipped that attack. We don't have to worry about the giant brimstone from it sucking in. With Beast here, you do have to watch out these top stalactites. If you see one that has a crack in the middle of it, that means that one's going to fall. So you need to... Let's just use the other I'm Drowsy pill here. And there we go. Okay, well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I hope you guys enjoyed this run with my random ramblings. But if you enjoyed, stick around. There's definitely going to be more to come, and I will see you in the next one.